Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
Okay, how's it going, MS? It's your one and only Cheza here to watch my first solo broadcast. So let's start it.
And I'm going to talk about sports. Let's start off by talking about games.
I sound so like sarcastic. Not even. Oh my gosh, I have no emotion in this.
On the 26th,
I stumbled. What in the world? I'm so like that. Oh my gosh.
we're going to have football here at MMS. On the 28th, we're going to have
Okay, did we not used to have like our speeches memorized? I literally was like looking down. Oof, that's a big oof.
football at Greenfield. All of these are
Apparently, I don't know how to pronounce Greenfield. I still don't. Oh my gosh.
going to be at 3:30. Before I go, I wanted to say that after-school sports clubs are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. We don't have after-school sports on Mondays or Fridays. If you want to
I use my hands so much. This is. Oh my gosh. And you guys notice how white my hands look compared to my neck? This is so sad.
sign up for any of these sports, go check with your PE teacher to get
Teacher. Oh my gosh. I said teacher. Oh my gosh.
that form. Well, that's all for me, MS. Bye. I'll definitely be.
Oh my gosh. I am surprised and mind blown. My voice was so horrible. My voice is still horrible. That was crazy. We've definitely changed. Okay. Bye.
Hey MS, it's Olivia Sapper here, and I'm going to be reacting to my first solo piece on broadcast. My hair was wrong.
MS, it's Olivia Sapper here to give you some health tips. The first health tip is to make sure you
My
start
intro is
every
still
day
the
with a
same.
healthy breakfast. Also, make
I
sure
also
you
have
don't
long
sit
hair.
inside all day. Make sure you go outside and be active. You want to make sure that you wash your hands
I'm
before
saying the same thing
and
over again.
after you eat your food. Nobody wants your germs. And if you have to cough or sneeze, make sure you cover your mouth and your nose. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye.
Thanks, Olivia.
I have long hair, and I hate how I stand on camera. I sound so bad. It hasn't changed.
Hey Miss, it's Allie here, and I'm gonna. Hey Miss, it's Allie here, and I'm gonna be reacting to my first solo broadcast.
Allison, it's 11.
Hey Miss, it's Allison here with weather. Today they'll have a 74.
Redo that.
On Saturday they'll have a 75 and the low will be 59.
I don't know how to look at the
Sunday
camera,
they'll have
but
81 and the low will be 61. Unfortunately, in other places they're not having very good weather. Heading towards Puerto Rico, there is a hurricane named Hurricane Maria. This hurricane already went through the islands of Dominica.
Hey, MS. It's Sarah here with Caitlin.
Hey Miss, it's Carly here with
Abby.
and we're here to react to our very first time on broadcast. Well, let's get to it.
I feel
like I'm not gonna have any. I don't know.
Say,
I feel like
yeah.
I'm not gonna have a reaction to this. It's just awful.
Hello, parents. I'm Abby, and I'm Carly, and we're here to show you how to contact your students' teachers. Help your
Oh,
students
I messed it up.
Congratulations.
I messed it up.
Hold on. No,
300
it was before that.
to do is click on your student's teacher, and you will find their contact.
Carly with contacting a teacher.
Hello, parents.
Okay, we're
I'm
just one
Abby,
minute.
and I'm Carly, and we're here to.
Can we start by saying how our voices have changed?
They're like 3 octaves deeper.
It was used to be like, "Hi guys, how are you?" But like, it's better now.
You had to contact your students' teachers. First, you need to pull up the Montgomery Middle School website. To make sure you have the right school, type Cajon Valley in the search bar. Next, you click on the icon in the list that says
sideways? I'm
teachers. Then it will be a list of all the teachers here at Montgomery Middle. Then all you have to do is click on your student's teacher, and you will find their contact information on the teacher's description. That's all for us parents. Now to Josh and Damien with World of Work. Hey,
Can we take a minute to realize how much better I was in 6th grade? Like, I was so good back then.
What happened?
That's the question. And we look a lot more
I'm 5
mature
feet
now.
taller.
You're 5 feet tall?
Yeah,
No,
I was
you're 5
1
feet.
inch. I was 1 inch in 6th grade.
We both aren't as short anymore.
I'm still short though.
Yeah, you're short.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan. Today I'm going to be reacting to my very first time having a solo piece on broadcast. Let's get started.
The national news.
What's up, MMS? It's me, Jordan, your new broadcast member. Ew. My hair was so short. It was when I was emo. I have my Fall Out Boy jacket still. Why was I so blurry? Today I'll be sharing some national news. Well, if you didn't know, there has been a recent government shutdown that happened because... I don't know if my voice got higher or deeper. Congress failed to pass a new funding law. However, the more fundamental reason is that our current president, Donald Trump, announced that... I thought we weren't allowed to, say names. We're allowed to? DACA program is probably dead. The negativity. What does this mean? I couldn't say canceled. What was going on through my mind that I couldn't say canceled and had to say dead instead? Initially, it means that there will be no more protecting young immigrants from the risk of getting deported to their home countries. Now that that's over, let's move on from this rather depressing topic and switch to something I'd say is pretty happy. How was the only thing that was depressed in that topic? Well, if you didn't know, National Pi Day landed on January 23rd, and just for clarification, that's pi with an E. The other Pi Day lands on March 14th. Personally, I don't like pi, but you... That's a lie. What was... I love pi. Where was I?
What do you say? That's like.
Now that that's over, let's move on from this rather depressing topic.
Shut
and
up.
switch to something I'd say is pretty happy. Well, if you didn't know, National Pi Day landed on January 23rd, and just for clarification, that's pi with an E. The other Pi Day lands on March 14th. Personally, I don't like pi. Again, a lie. Oh, that's it for me, MMS. Bye.
Wow,
Ew. I had no hand motion. My voice was so monotone. I lied. I said I didn't like pie. I love pie. My favorite pie is apple cinnamon pie.
Birthday gift.
And your palm.
Ew. I hate strawberry pie though. It's so gross. Okay, well.
Hey MMS, Ian here, and today I'm with
Diego, and today we're here to react to our first time of us recording on broadcast. Well, okay, you start. No, you start. I'll start.
We're going to use technology in more powerful ways. That's all
I
for me.
remember that.
Bye.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to see what it's going to be.
You're a fetus. You look retarded. You look like an egg.
I'm Olivia Topper, and I'm here with Treza, and today we're going to talk about Google Classroom, Zangle, and
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
It's what's up, MS? It's Diego coming at you for the first time with the weather. For today, the high will be 82 and the low will be 59, with it being partly cloudy. For tomorrow, the high will be 77 and the low will be 59. So make sure to bring clothes like shorts and a short sleeve, and make sure to wear sunscreen to protect yourself. Over the weekend, it will be a high of 77 and a low of 59 for both days. It will be a high of 77 and a low of 59 again. On Tuesday it will be a high of 76 and a low of 68. And on Wednesday, which is promotion, will be a high of 79 and a low of 60. So make sure to bring cool clothes and to stay hydrated. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye.
How's it going, MS? It's your one and only Treza, here to give you some heads up. So right now I'm in the Lost and Found area, and if you do not get your clothes by the end of the school year, then they will be donated to charity. Well, that's all from me, MS. Remember to get your clothes. Bye!
MS, it's Miss Happy here with.
Kaylee, and we're bringing your food.
Today what we're going to be making is some Rice Krispie treats that look like watermelon and a smoothie. Well, let's get started.
First, what you're gonna need is some icing that are the colors of red and green.
Next, what you need is you're going to need some Rice Krispie. First, what you're going to be doing is making the Rice Krispie treat into a triangle.
mold it into some triangles, you have to put green frosting on the bottom and red frosting on the top. Our next thing that we're gonna make is a mango smoothie. Well, let's get started.
Now before we get started, ignore the fact that we're both wearing different clothes.
Someone forgot the mangoes. What you need for this is sliced mangoes, cups,
And some milk.
First what you have to do is you have to put your mangoes into the blender.
Pour the milk into the blender. Satisfying.
Next, you have to actually blend the mixture.
Next, you pour your concoction into the cup.
Remember that your smoothie does not just have to be mangoes. You can put whatever you want in there. Now the final step, if you want to, this part is optional. You can put some whipped cream on your smoothie. This should be your final product.
See most.
And finally, your last step is to drink it. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. That's all for us, MMS. Catch you later. Bye.
Hey MMS, it's Cadence back with some special announcements. The 6th grade assembly will be held on June 18th at 9:05. The 7th grade assembly will be June 18th at 10:30. The 8th grade assembly will be held on June 17th at 9:05. To be a valedictorian in 8th grade, you have to have a 4.0 GPA and a 3.8 citizenship throughout all 3 years at Montgomery. To be an 8th grade honors promotion, you need to have a 3.5 GPA throughout all 3 years and a 3.8 citizenship throughout all 3 years. For 7th and 6th grade honor roll, you need to have a 3.5 GPA and a 3.8 citizenship. Lists will be posted, but make sure you check them because letters will not be sent out. That's all for me, MMS. Bye!
Hey MMS, Ian here, and today I got your weekender, except like summer because it's summer. I'm here to tell you about fun things that you can do over the summer with your friends or family. The first thing you can do is Aquatica. For the 8th graders, we have an Aquatica trip. You can do that with your family and friends. You all can go to Aquatica and yeah, have fun. But the second thing you can do is go to Del Mar Fair. Del Mar Fair has a lot of cool rides and junk food that tastes good, and it's just a fun place to go with your family. And then the third thing that you can do is you can never go wrong with going to the beach. I suggest Pacific Beach because on the little strip mall by the beach, there's an ice cream shop and it's called Bake Bear. In Bake Bear, you can make your own ice cream sandwiches, either with brownies or cookies. It's awesome and good. Anyways, that's all from me. I'm never saying that again, so bye.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan. Today I have
Olivia Sapper.
Today we're going to be recapping our last 3 years here at Montgomery Middle School.
The next thing that we're supposed to be talking about is the best and worst things of each year. You can start with 6th.
6th grade. I think one of the best things in 6th grade to happen for me was probably just getting a friend group that I can rely on and trust.
Yeah. I feel like one of the best things that happened to me in 6th grade was all my 6th grade teachers, because they kind of introduced me into middle school, and I have special memories with all of them. And I also really liked my schedule because it was my favorite class was my last period, and that was history. And so I'm like, this is great.
I liked my schedule because all of my classes were close together, so it took like 30 seconds to get from one class to the next.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, and most of the time when I don't know how much time I have left, I pull my phone out of my pocket and I see what time it is.
Jordan! So the worst thing about 6th grade, we got way off task.
The worst thing about 6th grade.
I think it was just the new environment, because 6th grade is so much different from, middle school is different from, elementary school. Because you have different teachers, you have, bigger assignments that you have to get, work done in. Oh, yeah, so it's, such a big change.
Honestly, yeah, the change of environment and being in Madison, I was in a school of 400 people.
Yeah.
But here it's like nearly,
900.
Yeah, it's like almost 1,000. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, and like you in middle school, you like kind of not in elementary school, you kind of like know everybody in like
Yeah.
grade. And now like I don't know even half of the people in 8th grade.
There's a bunch of people who know me solely because of broadcast.
Yes.
And they come up
there's
and say
that.
hi to me, and I'm just like, hi.
Yeah, like there's like younger kids like 6th and 7th grade. It's like, you're in broadcast, right? I'm like, yeah. They're like, hi.
And I don't really know how to respond to it because I don't know them at all. But
Yeah.
I guess I'm just like, oh, hi. How are you? And they're like, oh, good. And it's like, can you do that thing you did on broadcast? I'm like, no, thanks. I'm fine.
No thanks. Okay, so 7th grade. I feel like the worst thing for 7th grade. Well, let's start with
7th grade was...
I feel like the best thing with 7th grade was the Renaissance Fair because that was a really fun time.
Yeah.
And I remember I got chosen to go like walk around everywhere. That was kind of weird. Got candy though. So.
I loved all my classes. Every single class.
I can't say
And then it was 7th grade was the year I joined broadcast.
that is true. You weren't from the start. I was from the start. I'm an OG. A bunch of people
I
left.
took Amira's spot, and she was on broadcast longer than you guys, so
right.
technically, I was on broadcast longer than you.
No, you weren't. That's what? No.
That's how life works, kid.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, no, I loved all my classes, especially history and English. English with Ms. Zushin was like
Yes.
a surreal experience. Like
It
everyone,
was so much fun.
like everyone in there was so
they were
close,
good.
and
Yeah.
everyone would like pay attention, and then everyone knew when to control themselves and when the time for talking and messing around was, and when the time for work and serious talks were.
Yeah.
And then Ms. Zushin not only taught us a lot of English, but she also taught us life lessons
Yes.
and how to react in different like environments. And I'm just really thankful for that. Same thing with Mr. Boffman's room.
Yes, Mr. Bachman. It was very like, it was very he wasn't really strict unless you did something
Yeah.
bad. And then I remember in Miss Nishin's class one time, she had someone in her room, and she's all like, she came up to me and another person. She was all like, you guys have to act bad because like I'm going to show these people how to like. And then afterwards, I remember she's all like, you weren't bad enough, huh? Like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, it was like you guys weren't bad enough.
Yeah,
you guys
like
should
you
have been
were
worse.
bad enough. You're supposed to be worse. Like I'm like, oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, musician's room.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, Mr. Boffman's room. It was
Yeah.
There was time where stuff was serious because it's history. There's very
Yes.
serious stuff in history.
Like the plague and everything.
Yeah, and then
Atmosphere.
yeah, the atmosphere of the room
Yeah.
was very
The
it had
vibe.
very good vibes, and it was like it was silly and it was fun and it was serious and it was it taught us a lot
It's
of
just
stuff.
all the emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You learned a lot from that class, and he did it in a way where it was fun to learn. You weren't like bored and like.
Yeah.
People won't know this, but like some people would. But like Mr. Binns in Harry Potter, Professor Binns' class, he just reads off like things. You have no idea what I'm saying, but like it's like the opposite of that.
Well,
But anyway, moving on.
this year, 8th grade. Ooh.
So good. There's so many good things that happen in 8th grade, and so many good things that's gonna happen, like Aquatica and promotion and everything. But a good thing is like, even just I'm close with my 6th grade teachers. Like Miss Duncan, I've had since 6th grade.
Yeah.
I have close relations still with my 6th grade and 7th grade teachers, and it's a fun experience. Experience. Like, it's just, you take things in. Yes, sometimes things are stressful. And I remember this one night, I had homework from every single class. And I was like, it was algebra too. I had algebra and math class. And it was the type of algebra, it was multiple steps.
Oh, no.
So like, it was, and I had so much homework that night, I remember. But it's really, once you look back at it at the end of the year, it's so much fun. There's so many things that happened this year that I loved.
There are, for you 7th graders and 6th graders, in all your grades, there's going to be super hard and stressful times, but then, like, that's diminished by how many good things happen and how many fun experiences you're going to have. For me, honestly, my experiences in school have been defined by, like, the friend group that I'm with.
Yeah.
like the teachers, all the teachers here in Montgomery like to get close with their students, and they like to get to know them, to know how to teach them better, and just
they really want to benefit their students.
Yeah, it's just amazing to me. I don't think I've had many teachers who, like before Montgomery, who have wanted to get to know their class in order to teach them as well as they do, to know, okay, so there's this person who's really advanced and they can learn fast, so I don't really have to cover much.
Yes.
But then again, there's this person who might not.
Like, I might need to go a bit slower.
Yeah, I might need to go slower. I might need to explain more. I just think that's a really good thing about the teachers here at Montgomery.
In middle school, it's a whole different thing. Like, you can't compare the two. It's totally different.
Like, elementary school, things are already done for you.
Yeah. Like,
middle school is like the time where you get to take charge and like do things yourself.
Like, you already had the notes. Like, the teacher gave you the notes for in elementary school, but and you have to like take notes from like a lot of times teachers will watch a video and you have to take blank amount of notes. And
can't tell you how many times my hand has cramped up from how fast I've taken notes.
There isn't like one thing that shines that is like the best in 8th grade.
Yeah.
But there isn't a worse thing. Like, it's just a good experience all around.
Well, that's basically a recap of our 3 years here at Montgomery.
Yep.
You guys who are coming in are 6th graders about to be 7th graders, 7th graders about to be 8th graders. I wish you guys as much luck as you can. Try to use whatever advice we gave you in here.
Remember this. We spent time on this.
Yeah. This is 37 minutes long. We spent more than half an hour recording.
Yes. So we should leave. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Fun. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, MS. It's Elizabeth Harper here with your 8th grade school news. What is 8th grade school news? Well, this is mainly directed towards the 8th graders because it's information about high schools. If you're going to Granite Hills, Valhalla, or El Cajon High School, then your start date would be on August 14th. Each school should have an orientation that the new 9th graders would go to learn more about the school and where to go. This date will vary on your high school. The packet that you got from your high school should tell you when this orientation is. At this orientation, most schools will give you a schedule, show you where your classes are, and kind of give you a understanding of where everything is in the school. Well, that's all from me, MS. Catch you later. Bye.
Hey Miss, it's Ella here, and I'm here to tell you about 2 important upcoming dates for the 6th and 7th graders. Friday is the Renaissance Fair for the 7th graders. The 7th graders will be dressed like people from the Renaissance, and they will learn how they lived back then. Make sure to look out for them coming through your class and homeroom. Wednesday is the Greco-Roman festival for the 6th graders. The 6th graders will be wearing togas and will be doing plays during 6th and 7th period. Well, that's all for you, Miss. Bye.
Hey, Miss, it's Cadence here with your last local news. In 2018, Kevin Barber and his mom, Carolyn Barber, partnered with Alpha Project to create Wheels of Change, a group dedicated to providing jobs to those who need it. This year, they're making a big advance in their program. They're paying the homeless to pick up trash all around San Diego. For doing this work, they're being paid $13 an hour, so that way they can buy the supplies they need. This is amazing because they're providing a solution for 2 problems. San Diego will be much cleaner, and the homeless are getting easy jobs. Each crew started out with only 10 individuals, but because of new sources, there will now be 20 people in each crew. This city has donated a whole $250,000 towards their project. Their goal is to employ 5,200 of the homeless in 2019. Maybe this summer you can help out too. That's all for me, MMS. Bye!
How's it going, MMS? I'm Kaylee, and I have a very special piece for you. If you remember, a couple months ago, I did a special piece where I talked about different cultures. Now, I'm going to be bringing that piece back, and today I'm going to be learning about the Jewish culture from our very own Olivia Sapper. How are you doing today, Olivia?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing very good, thank you. Now, you're Jewish, right?
Yes.
So, is there anything special that your family does that most people wouldn't do?
Yes, we do. We actually celebrate a holiday called Passover. Now, Passover became a holiday in the time where the Jewish people lived in ancient Egypt.
Now's the part of the segment where I try food from the Jewish culture. Olivia, what have you brought for me today?
So, I brought 2 things for you. So, this is fried matzah, yes.
For the red candy to be ready.
Matzah is unrisen bread because when the Jewish people told that they could leave Egypt, they had to pack everything that they could and leave right away. So, just in case the Pharaoh changed his mind, which he did. So they took their unrisen bread and called it matzah. And it's basically like a cracker, And what this is matzo crumbled up and put in some eggs and like some olive oil, and it makes this.
Okay.
You're very brave.
Tastes really good.
I know it.
It's been open now, so you just have
Tastes
to
really
upload
good.
it.
It tastes like. What does it taste like? It tastes like bread.
But like, it has like a deeper flavor. You
Yeah.
just can't explain how it tastes.
Yeah.
These.
Oh wow.
These are the best. So what this is matzo meal. So it's like matzo mixed with some other things. And it's a pancake, so here you go. You break it with your hands, and you don't use syrup. What you do with it is you take a piece, you rip it off. There you go. And you dip the piece in some, so I have some jelly and sugar in here. And you dip it in the jelly, and then you dip it in the sugar, and the jelly makes the sugar stick, and then you eat it, and it's really good. I had these for breakfast.
That was really good.
Hey Miss, it's Allie here, and I'm here to talk about some important upcoming dates. This Thursday is the 8th grade dance. It goes from 5 to 6:30, and it is a masquerade formal. Also for 8th graders, Aquatica is on Friday, going from 9 to 3:30. Make sure to bring sunscreen and shade. The 18th is promotion rehearsal from 9 to 10. Also on the 18th is the 8th grade pool party, from 2 to 3:30. On the 19th is the 8th grade breakfast at 8:30. On the 19th is promotion at 9:15, and 8th graders can leave after it's over. Finally, for everybody, on the 20th, the report cards are mailed home. The last day of school is on the 20th, and it's a minimum day as school gets out at 12:30. Well, that's all from me, Miss. Bye.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan. Today I'm joined by...
Samara, and we're doing your summer DIYs.
Yes, we are. Samara, what is our first DIY?
Our first DIY is this cartoon Sun Rainbow.
Let's get started. The first thing you're going to be needing are some paper plates. Make sure they're small because you don't want a big sun because it's already 300 degrees outside.
The next thing you'll need are these wood clips.
The third thing that we're going to be using is ribbon. Oh no.
The next thing you'll need is this yellow paint.
And something to paint with.
The last thing you'll need are googly eyes.
So now we're just going to take the half plate and paint it yellow. Oh god.
Here's the yellow paint.
Okay, now that we have our painted plates, we're gonna take our paper plates and then we're gonna take some ribbon and tape. On the back side, you're gonna tape them right around the middle so it hangs down kind of like a falling rainbow. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your thing and you're gonna take a bunch of googly eyes.
Or just two.
Or
Like,
two
it's
if you're normal and boring. But I'm gonna take 10 because I'm me. So let's do it. So now that you have this.
Or this.
Preferably this.
Not that.
I think an eye just fell. Okay, now that you have this, we're gonna take our paper clips and we're gonna paint these yellow as well and just stick them all around the edge so that it can look like a sun. So MMS, this is our finished product. One thing that we forgot to tell you was if you can take a Sharpie and draw a little smiley face right there where my finger's pointing at. I don't know if you can see that. So this is our finished product. Look how beautiful that is. That's a thing of nightmares.
Our second DIY is gonna be this mosquito repellent thing. You'll need this glass jar with water in it, lemon,
And rosemary.
yeah. You'll also need a candle.
We're not allowed to have real candles because this is school, but you're gonna need real candles because that's the only thing that's going to make the aroma to repel the mosquitoes. So
Yeah.
let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your lemon and you're just going to cut it into thin slices. Next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to take your rosemary and pick off the branches.
Yeah. So first you're gonna need to put this lemon in the glass jar full of water. Next you're gonna need to put some rosemary in the glass jar of water.
You're going to repeat this process until it reaches the top.
Lemon, rosemary, lemon. This is our finished product.
When the candle's on. These are our finished products.
Do's and don'ts of do's and don'ts of middle school. Don't get in fights.
Don't get in fights. It's not good. You might want to prove that you're stronger than the person, that you're tougher. You know what's going to make you look stronger and tougher? If you walk away. It's that simple.
Walk away, that means you have control.
That means you have control. You have the confidence to know that even if people pick on you, you're the one who ended up not getting suspended, not getting referrals, not missing out on the fun stuff, losing friends because of
being on the LOP list. The LOP is you get taken away your, I forget what it exactly stands for.
It's a loss of privilege.
That's what it is.
You get everything fun taken away from you.
Yeah, so say if you're in 8th grade and you get put on that LOP list, then you can't walk across the stage for a promotion.
You can't go to Aquatica.
You can't have the pool party that we're gonna have. You can't have your yearbook signing party. There's so many things that you can't do, and the way you can get on the LOP list, there's so many different ways, like fighting and your grades.
Bad grades.
Do your homework, because your homework is it depends on your teacher, but sometimes your homework is a big part of your grade.
Yeah.
And your homework affects what you your citizenship grade or your participation grade.
Homework is not given to you to bother you. It's given to you for practice for what you learned in class, because you might be complaining, wait, we only spent one day on this topic. How come we're moving on the next? That's what homework is for you to practice and grasp it, not to force you to bring a part of school home or to bore you or to take time out of your day. It's actually absolutely listen to the teacher. Don't slack off. Don't.
That goes back to your homework. Do your homework.
Don't slack off. Don't talk to your friends during their class, because once again, they're trying to help you. They're trying to help you pass. They're trying to help you succeed. Overall, it's just a helping experience. So don't think anything's not important. I'm going to use math for an example, because if you really don't pay attention to math, it's a biggie. If you don't pay attention to English 100%, that's still bad, but math is you need to pay attention to math. So say if you're talking to your friend in math class and you miss the whole lesson, then you have homework. Then you don't know how to do your homework. And then you're going to have a test. And then you're going to do bad on the test because you weren't paying attention to the lesson. And so you don't know how to do it. It just all... It leads to this web that you don't want to be caught in. Yeah. Then... Oh, and tutoring. If your teachers have tutoring, go to the tutoring, especially if you don't get it. Because if you don't get something and you don't go to tutoring, then it's just not going to end well for you. Yeah, don't be ashamed. Yeah, don't be ashamed of going to tutoring. Tutoring's not some stereotypical thing for people who don't know how to learn. It's there to help you. Yeah. It's there to help you grasp what you don't learn in class. It's there to prepare you for what you're going to learn today. For your homework, which again is a big part of your grade. And then this year, Mr. Berg, my math teacher, I used to come into tutoring to check my homework answers to make sure I did it right. Because if I didn't do it right, then I would do it again, and I'd ask a question, and that would help me. Oh my gosh, that brings me to this one thing. Questions. Ask as many questions as you can, especially if you don't get. Not a dumb question like, what's 1 plus 1? What's 1 plus 1? What color are my shoes? Not something dumb like that. Just something that will help you. Yeah. Or help other people, because most other people will have the same question. Yeah, a lot of people are going to have the same question as you. Just because they're not raising their hand doesn't mean they're not as confused. Ask your partners when you can, because chances are they know what's happening. Yeah, if you have a question, I've done this before. When we have these worksheets that we have to do in class, I'm all because what we do in we have the number worksheets, and then the number associates to a number that goes to the bottom, and the answer I got isn't a number, so I'm all
can you like help me with this one? Because I did it wrong and I don't get it. So.
Something also to know is studying. Studying is very important. Don't think it's like, oh, I have a test tomorrow, but like I already know a lot of this stuff. Trust me, when you get to that big test, you're gonna basically forget almost anything if you don't study. I've stayed up till like 3 a.m. studying one time. That's not good either. I failed that test.
Okay, so when you study, don't overstudy. If you study and you stay up until 3 a.m., then that you're not comprehending it anymore, and you're be tired, and your brain isn't gonna work because your brain needs sleep. That's another thing. Get sleep, children.
Get your sleep. Don't think you're cooler because I only got 1 hour of sleep last night.
Yeah,
really? I got half an hour. Yeah, no.
No, get your sleep.
That's not making you cool. That's killing your brain cells.
Yeah, that's not being very smart.
Don't do it. One time in 7th grade, there was like 3 weeks that I would straight up stay up to like 4 a.m. just either thinking about what I'm going to do the next day, thinking about what school's going to be like, thinking about...
Don't stay up playing video games either.
Yeah.
That's a stimulus.
Yeah, video games, they're not necessarily bad. I'm not going to be stereotypical and just say video games are bad. Limit yourself to video games though, because anything like a lot of stuff, it can become an addiction. It can affect your everyday life.
Yeah, like I remember this one time I thought that was so cool because I stayed up 24 hours watching YouTube videos. My parents didn't know. Well,
I'll edit that out if you want.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're responsible. A thing that you can get a planner or an organizer or like a calendar to write down everything that's useful.
And then get like a binder or something. I don't have a binder. I have like this folder thing where like each slot is one of my classes and it helps.
That's called an accordion binder.
And I put a sticker on it. It's cool. It says cool bananas.
Don't ruin your Chromebook. That's not your property. That's the school's property. Don't
even
take
if
off
you
the
have
keys.
insurance.
Yeah. Don't take off the keys.
Don't take off the board a bit. No.
Yeah. Don't take off the ThinkPad sticker. Don't crush the light. Don't do any of that. It's still school property. They can charge you for whatever you break if you don't have insurance.
If you don't have insurance, especially. But even if you do have insurance, it's not yours. It's like stealing. It's like taking. Oh, Jordan, I'm going to take your bracelet and I'm going to rip it up. Just because.
The online re-enrollment for 6th and 7th graders is due June 14th.
The 7th graders must get their whooping caught shot, or they will not be allowed to go to school until they get that turned in. Seating for parents at the 8th grade promotion will not be provided, and so you will have to bring your own chairs.
Please avoid bringing balloons because they block the views of other spectators.
Umbrellas and pop-ups will have to be in the very back row.
Be prepared to park at Granite Hills High School because parking will be limited.
Well, that's all for SMMS.
Bye!
Okay.
What's up, MS? It's Diego back here again with your sports. Since it is almost summer and there are no longer school sports, some activities that you can do is indoor soccer, basketball, football, club volleyball, swimming, bowling, and many other activities too that involve indoor because it's hot. Or if you want to stay cool indoors, you can always watch MLB, which is going on right now with many games going on every single day. Or you can also watch women's soccer tournament, which is going on right now. And the US is trying to defend their winning title. That's all from me, MMS. Bye.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan, and today here I have
Miss Ayers.
And today we're going to be doing a little game called Are You Smarter Than a Middle Schooler? The person asking the question will be our very own Rachel Sapper, so let's get started.
Okay, to start off, what is the name of the actor who plays Spider-Man?
Oh my gosh.
Which actor?
The current one.
Oh, I only know the
Do we
old
write it
one.
down?
No, you can just clap and say it.
Okay. So like the current
The current one.
It was the old one was the one that was in Seabiscuit too. But I don't even know that there's a current one.
If Jordan doesn't know this one, then you can say the old one.
Well, I know this one.
Oh,
Okay, go
you do?
It's Tom Holland.
Yes, it is.
I've never even heard of Tom Holland.
He's like 22.
Okay.
Second question. This singer was called the King of Pop.
Michael Jackson.
It is Michael Jackson. That is correct.
Am I supposed to clap first?
You can clap.
It's fine. You shouted out the answer. Okay, next. Here's the question. Here's the math question. What is What is the square root of 9
No.
times 10 divided by 2?
5.
No.
Oh, divided by 2, 15.
That is it.
No fair!
Sorry.
That's correct though.
I don't
Nice
even
job,
know my
Miss A.
square root. I just know my square.
3 times 3 is 9.
Is 3.
I chose an easy one.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, here's another easy one. History. How many colonies were in the United States originally?
13.
That is correct.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, next one. Geography.
I was gonna say 10.
Last question. 10?
Yeah, I'm your teacher. You should have known that one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, final question. What is the world's largest river?
The Nile?
Mississippi River?
No.
Not the Nile, not the Mississippi. Is it in Europe?
No.
What country is it in?
Country?
Or what continent?
It's in South America.
Oh, the Amazon.
Yes, that is correct. So that's 4 points for Miss Ayers. 4 points for Miss Ayers, 1 point for Jordan. So.
But you got that Spider-Man one. That was good.
You beat me in everything. I was for sure, I thought I was gonna win.
Well, that is the game.
I even got a math question. That's what's saying a lot.
It's the end of the year.
It's okay.
Congratulations, Miss Ayers.
Oh, thank you. I'm off to buy all your dance food.
It's Papa Miss. It's me, her Carly. Hello, Montgomery.
Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan. Today I'm here with...
What's up, Miss? It's Yo back here again, here with...
Hey, Miss Ian here, and today this...
How's it going, Miss? It's your one and only Chesette.
Hey, Miss, it's Allie here.
Hey, Miss, it's Olivia Sappy.
Hey, Miss, it's Jasmine here with you.